Hey everyone, I'm Dean from Elementor and welcome to the first look at version 3.19. Today we're going to dive into some pretty exciting features. That's right, I'm talking about display conditions for elements. And there's even more, like the seamless integration with the Akismet spam filter and role permissions in the element manager. We've also added AI features like the web-based container builder and variations of blocks in the template library. There's a lot to talk about, so let's get started. So up until now, the pages you built in Elementor showed the same content to your visitors regardless of who they were and when they were visiting. With display conditions added to version 3.19, you can turn any page into a dynamic visitor experience and apply conditional logic to display elements according to all kinds of different conditions and parameters. You can set these conditions according to the identity of your visitor, when they were visiting, the type of post or page they're visiting, and even according to the last URL they were visiting. And you can set multiple conditions for the same element. The combinations are endless, so trying to give an example for every way you can use display conditions on your site would make this video very long. So let's take a look at 3 ways you can turn your web pages into sophisticated marketing machines. The first thing I want to show you is how you can dynamically display conditions in your header based on whether your visitor is logged in or not. When visitors are logged out, they'll see this login button. And when visitors are logged in, they'll see an icon list widget with their name and an icon. Let's start by setting conditions for the login button. Click on the button and go to Advanced tab. Now scroll down and click on the Display Conditions icon. You might recognize it from the theme builder or pop-up builder. This condition screen will open and I'll click Add Condition. Now I'll choose Login Status and set parameters to Is and Logged Out. Now the button will only appear to users who are logged out. Next, let's set the opposite condition for the icon list widget. Choose Login Status and set parameters to Is and Logged In. Alright, now let's check it out in the front end. I'm currently logged out to preview how it would look to a visitor who hasn't logged in. Now let's press the Login button and enter our username and password. Click Login, and there you go. The Login button has disappeared, and now I can see my username. Alright, now let's take a look at how you can use multiple display conditions on the same element to reward loyal customers with an exclusive coupon code. Now I'm going to select the banners container, go to the Advanced tab, and click on the Display Conditions. The first condition I'll set will be Role, that displays the elements according to the role assigned to the visitor from the role manager. I'll set parameters to Is and Customer. Now I'll set the second condition by clicking on Add Condition. I'll choose registration date and set the parameter to Is on or before and select 17th of January 2023. Now the coupon will be displayed exclusively to visitors who have been customers for over a year. Note that multiple conditions can be added to the same element with the AND connector. This means that elements will be displayed when all conditions are met, so only when the visitor is a customer and registered over a year. So another great way you could use display conditions is to choose to display the coupon banner to visitors who came from a specific URL. Just select the banner and in Display Conditions, choose From URL. Now set the parameters to Is and copy in the URL from the global community on Facebook. Now, this is only the first phase of display conditions, and the next phase will include even more conditions and parameters and the ability to string conditions together using the OR connector, meaning the element will be displayed if any conditions are met. And one more thing, display conditions will be available in the Advanced, Expert, and Agency Elementor Pro subscriptions, as well as the Elementor hosting subscriptions, of course. But as a special exception, this feature will also be available for Legacy Essentials subscriptions. Those are essential subscriptions that were purchased before December 4th, 2023. So, display conditions are a tough act to follow, but the other features in 3.19 are definitely worth getting to know. So the next one we're going to check out is the seamless Akismet spam filter integration. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Akismet, it's a plugin that works in the background, using machine learning to detect and block spam submissions without adding any extra interactions for visitors. This really is a great solution, so let's take a look at how you can protect your forms with Akismet. First off, download the Akismet plugin and create an account on their website. Once you've created an account, you get your own API key. It's a secret, so don't share it with anyone. Now, in your WordPress admin, navigate to Elementor, Akismet, and copy in your new API key. Once you've copied it in, you go back to the editor. Click on the form, and you'll see that you have a new Akismet tab in the editing panel. To connect the spam filter to your form fields, click into the fields, go to the Advanced tab, and copy their shortcode. Now go back to the Akismet tab and copy the shortcode into the relevant input fields. And that's it, you've got less spam. Akismet will block suspicious submissions from submissions page, and the submissions won't be sent to your email inbox. Next up is a feature that makes the Element Manager even more powerful, allowing you to customize teammates and clients' widget panels. After we first introduced the Element Manager in 3.18, a lot of you requested the ability to set role permissions on widgets. So after updating to 3.19, you'll notice a new column in your Element Manager, where you can set permissions according to assigned roles. This will limit users with a certain role to add new widgets to your page, and focus their widget panel on features that are relevant to them. Unlike disabling widgets on your website from this column, changing a widget's permission doesn't affect your site's front end. This is great for when you want to hand off a website to your client with a more focused widget panel that only displays the features relevant to them. So this version also introduces some exciting features to Elementor AI that will help you create designs and build websites faster than ever. So say you found a beautifully designed website, and you'd love to use that reference and add your own personal touch. Well, the new web-based container generator allows you to do just that. All you need to do is copy and paste the page's URL into Elementor AI screen. Choose which part of the page you want to generate, add a prompt to just a style and container, and hit generate. Now you have an Elementor container with a design inspired by your reference that's optimized for performance in minutes. Elementor AI also helps you kickstart designs by integrating the container builder directly into the template library. Use any professionally designed blocks in the Elementor library as references to generate 3 variations that add new text, images, and style properties to your original template's layout. For example, I'll choose this template. Click Generate, and there you go. As you can see by this point, Elementor 3.19 gives you a world of professional possibilities to create more engaging, spam-free sites that are easier to collaborate on with clients and teammates. And Elementor AI keeps making science fiction a reality with tools that make your workflow more efficient and faster than ever. So don't miss out on this one. Upgrade to 3.19 today, and let us know what you think about the new features in the comment section below.